Okay, my honors algebra, I want to start this week up with something you should already know how to do, but just review it with you to see. So I want you to evaluate, let x equal -6, y equal -9, z equals 3. Do these problems, then I'm going to do them. So freeze the video and then turn me back on. Okay, whenever you replace a variable with a number, you are always supposed to use parentheses. So this is the opposite. Oh, my pen just died. This pen's even worse. Oh no. Hopefully we can make it. The opposite of -6 would be 6. So this would be -6. Variables next to each other always means multiplication, even if the symbol's not shown. So a negative times a negative is a positive, and 6 times 9 is 54. So -6 divided by 3, 1 negative, so the answer is negative. It'd be -2. So x is -6 plus y is -9. So that'd be -15. X is -6 minus a -9. So that would be -6 plus 9, which is 3. How we doing? How we doing? Now again, has to be put in parentheses. So -6 quantity squared is positive, because that'd be -6 times -6, which is positive 36. You have two of them multiplied together. Now, be careful. You might want to write this down and put an asterisk. This problem most people get wrong. It's the opposite of 6 times 6, because the square only affects the 6 because that's what it's right next to. This is in parentheses, so it affects both terms. So this would be the opposite of 36. Then 2x is -6, so it'd be 2 times -6, be -12. And if zero's on the bottom, it's undefined. That is true all the time. Then we have 3 times -6 plus 2 times -9. So that would be -18 plus -18, which is -36. How'd we do, my peeps? Now we're going to talk about functions. Now a function is just naming a mathematical operation. So let's say I say f of x is 3x minus 1, and g of x is x squared plus 1. And I said, what's f of 3? Well, this means I want to put 3 into the function called f, and since x is there, that means I want 3 to go into the variable over in the definition of what the function is. So it'd be 3 times 3 minus 1. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So what if I said, what's g of -2? So you'd say, find the function called g. Let's see, that's not it. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. So we're going to put -2 in for x. So it'd be -2 squared plus 1. So, it's in parentheses because I'm replacing a variable. So it's -2 times -2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So right now, find what f of 1/3 is and find out what g of -4 is. And pause the video, go ahead and do it. Okay, good. So we'd have 3 times 1/3 minus 1. That would be 1 minus 1, which is the big zip. -4 in for g, so that'd be -4 squared plus 1. So it'd be 16 plus 1 is 17. Now, 2 words you need to know with functions. One is called domain, and one is called range. Domain is the numbers you put into the function. Range is the numbers you get out of the function, or the answers would be another way to say it. Now, when we get to graphing, you'll find the domain is the x values, which doesn't matter now because we haven't graphed, and range is the y values. We'll see that in a couple weeks, I believe. So if I said, what's the domain for function f on this page? Well, what numbers did I put in for f? I put in 1/3 and I put in 3. So the domain, big D of f, is, or if I want to just go 1/3, 3. Now we have to use braces because parentheses means ordered pair, whatever that is. We'll talk about that in the future. So the range of f. What's the range? The range is the answers. So what answers did I get out? 0 and 8. And you don't have to line up the numbers. 1/3 goes with 0, but I don't have to put 0 first because of 1/3. I'm just doing it because you usually put it lowest to highest. Don't have to, but do. So right now, tell me what's the domain of G and what's the range of G? Well, the domain, I don't have much room, I'm sorry. Domain of G would be -4 or -2. And the range of G would be 5, 17. Okay, I was going to start something else today, on this video, but I think I'm going to stop it there because we're at 7 minutes. So we'll continue on the next video.